come one, come all, to the most phenomenal, most extra... Welcome to the magical theater of the strange and fantastic. At last, bull and horse had been beaten, and Kuturo's pride restored. But pride comes before a fall, they say. Expect plenty of dark twists and evil schemes as we stride into what I like to call Act 5. Now back to Kuturo's tale. A short time ago, in a galaxy far from far away, with the power of Calibris and the might of the four champions, Kuturo had won victory after victory against the vicious Moonbear King. More than half the moon had been freed, and the noose was tightening around the tyrant as his moonstone shards were taken and his advantage slipped away. Kuturo's deeds of derring do had become a beacon of hope, and the beleaguered peoples of the moon were on the brink of rebellion. The flimsy soul of a selfish boy had become the adamantine soul of a hero. Kuturo, may the forceps, scissors, be with you. Kuturo and Picarina were winding their way back to the wild waste when they got lost in a dense forest. And as dark clouds settled in overhead, our duo found themselves longing more and more for the light of the sun.
Yeesh, we're not in Kansas anymore. Hey, maybe we should, turn back. Yeah, I mean, getting lost would be a total bummer. Okay, back to the entrance.
But alas, neither one of them had the foggiest idea from whence they came.
You're not supposed to chicken out. You're the hero of the moon, the big cheese. You took that bull by the horns and won, right, champ?
Surely Kuturo was strong enough to wrangle a couple of trees.
Look, you've got a moon to save and a sun princess to please. So man up, kiddo!
As if he had a choice. The only road was forward, or whatever direction they were facing. So our hero steeled himself and pressed on, the pale blue light of the earth his only guide. Head! 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 The Headless Horseman had driven Kuturo and Picarina right into the labyrinthine clutches of the Snacker Boss.
What's this face doing in our face? I'll do a little recon. That's one chubby pumpkin. Looks like a bomb ought to light it up. And then there was... What's it doing? Wax on, wax off. Even the candles want me to light a candle? I think he's got the jitters too. Another one? Lantern Jack! Watch your step, And it's over here. Vegetation. No, wait. Snackitation. Here comes trouble. Just keep moving. Kataro! Pumpkin on your face! This is my favorite! Hey, give that back! My
cake! Aimlessly, Kuturo and Picarina continued their trek through the dense and licorice-black sugar shadows of the Snacker Boss.
Something's coming. Guess it hates the... There's a cliff ahead! Am I on recon again? It's those ghosts again! Coming in the dark. Hurry up and get in the light!
Kuturo fumbled through the murk, shredding sweets as he went.
What a waste of good dessert.
Don't worry, my dear. The stage crew will eat the leftovers.
The who? Chocolate bars! Good. The light got rid of him. And who said pumpkins were just for smashing? Oh, this jiggly jelly is making me hungry. A slam symbol! I bet he'd lighten up if we brought this card over to him.
Gee, thanks! I'm fine with clothes, but don't scare me out with breeches!
That's nice. But if you really want to thank us, tell us where the heck we are.
Pardon? Oh, well, you're all on the outskirts of Halloweenville. Cozy place till the Moon Bear King's generals come along and did stuff to the local pumpkins.
Did stuff?
That's right. They made it so snacks sprout all over them.
Huh. That explains the candy and cookie trees.
Ooh, I hope you didn't all eat them, because the townsfolk that did all turned into horrible monsters. Just desserts, you might say.
What was that? Wolves?
Ha! Try dogs. General Dog. He's all that stops us from running for the hills.
Come on, Kotaro. Let's whip that puppy and take his moonstone shard. Gonna get past him. Look! Maybe we need to move when the fireflies do.
Eerie howls echoed through the Snacker Bosk's shadowy branches.
Don't worry, Kotaro. I've got your back.
Our hero blazed on like a flaming pumpkin in the darkness. No chasm. Our hero blazed on like a flaming pumpkin in the darkness. No chasm. enthusiasm could razz him as he coursed past the dire morsels. He was going to get through this forest and put an end to General Dog.
More shortcake! Oh, it is so not fair that I can't eat this. So, whoa! I was gonna say piece of cake, but I guess you got the whole thing. Man!
The howls grew closer and closer.
Shut up! We hear you! There's something up there.
It was a giant, no, the giantest of pumpkins. This pumpkin made the puny gourds
Oh! What's sealed inside this one?
to keep the snacker boss dark. Someone rounded up most of its
Yes!
life.
Oh, finally this place will lighten up.
Just outside the bosque, General Dog stood watch like some great Stygian hound.
You are firewood.
So this is... Huh? Wait a second. He's on a leash.
What leash?
You know, maybe we should just ignore him. Yeah, let's go.
Wait, don't go.
Do you mind? We're in a hurry.
All I want is for that nasty moon bear king to scratch my ears.
Scratch this.
Are we playing?
Oh my gosh. Come on, Kitaro.
Please, just for a minute.
No way.
Look at me.
You know, I think I'm a cat person.
I am big and strong. If you beat me, you can have my moonstone piece.
We'd get that anyway.
I know you love me.
Let me count the ways.
Oh boy, she does.
Could this quite possibly be the dumbest animal I've ever seen? What do you say, Kitaro? Should we throw him a bone?
I love bones.
I think it's safe to say his brain's his weak point. Give him a thwomp! Look! He scared the pumpkins out of the air! Cut your way up, Kitaro! Quick!
Play with me.
Cut this bone down! There! He's distracted! Slam him!
come back.
Over here! He's distracted! Slam him! Go! Go! Now, Kataro, tie that nut's brains into knots!
You shall not pass. No, not there. Happy dog the mask. Let's go for a whoop whoop.
Attaboy, slugger! See? That was just the tip of the Kataro iceberg. Hey! A moonstone shard! How many we up to now? I can't keep count.
The house was a sugary sucker punch to the appetite. Their eyes started at the fluffy whipped cream snow on the milk chocolate shingles and wandered longingly down crispy, crunchy cookie walls until they found the sticky temptation of the candy windows. Their minds were still toying with thoughts of macaroon molding and Baumkuchen banisters when their eyes wisely decided to shut up and let them smell the darn thing.
Oh my gosh, yummy! Do you think they would mind if we took a bite? We haven't eaten in like minutes. No, must not eat delicious house. We need to get the moonstone.
I have you!
Winter! Kataro! Your belt is spewing gas!
Flawless victory!
It was a trap. Our champ had stopped to chomp just long enough for the chimp to make a chomp on him. With a flash of Calibris, Kuturo felled the frightful monster and freed the soul of every last child in the fiend's clutches. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound. After braving the Snackerbosk and taming its watchdog, our hero finally met his match. A house of dangerously delicious confections. But try as he might to resist, Kuturo's fate had already been sealed by the belt about his waist. Let us continue our adventure. Behold, Halloweenville, where every ghost worth his sheet loved a good scare. If you manage to spook someone out of their treats, then by George, you've done your job. However, that was before the moon goddess vanished, and sly General Monkey played a real trick on Halloweenville. He ousted the town's mayor and the ghastly mayoral family from their haunted house, converted the building into a laboratory, and once settled in, Monkey began doing things to the town's produce.
You see now the awesome scrumptious tastiness of Monkey's pumpkin creations? The first bite is heaven, but then the cookie crumbles. The moonstone shards are back in our clutches. The Moon Bear King will be most pleased.
You'll pay for this! Give those back!
Wait, I would be mad to give up this kind of power. Think of the experiments I could conduct.
Not while I'm around!
Round indeed! I, Monkey, shall use these moonstone pieces in my experiments. Now make like a banana and peel!
You creep! Nobody cracks jokes like that and lives! I'll get you! Just as soon as I can find my toes.
Oh, me ouch! Now that is perfect.
Oh, you poor plump dears. What a shame on you for stuffing your piggy little faces.
You can yell at us later! That ape ran off with our moonstone shards!
This is horrible. Those stones have the power to restore magic and memory, but now you've messed everything up. Kotaro, you are a special boy, especially stupid.
Stop lecturing us! Change us back to normal if you want our help!
Oh, but magic can only undo magic. You may have been charmed into eating those sweets, but the sweets themselves were no spell. You pig out, you get fat. That's just nature.
Wait, what does that mean? You can't fix us? We'll be chubs forever?
I said magic can't fix you, dummy. You got yourself fat. Now get yourselves thin.
But it can't be that easy!
Oh, nothing is ever easy. And I'm gonna make sure this isn't. Get sweating, Porky. Time's a-wasting. Oh, all I need is the Moonstone and Calibros. It's all I need.
You know you could just give up and stay an ugly, pathetic witch forever.
Yin yang!
So, the witch is the one pulling the strings. This awesomely juicy morsel should come in handy.
General Monkey's tasty trap had turned our poor hero into the Lord of Lard. From shrimp to blimp.
Oh man! We need a
And
diet!
did he ever?
Roll out!
Sorry. Let's just say he raced into a slimmer future, flab jiggling in the winds of change.
That's it, Kotaro! You're getting thinner!
Kutaro had plenty of pounds to spare as he demolished rock, bridge, and foe. His globe-like body was a microcosm of his struggles, as if some mini Kutaro was slicing away with Calibros at the layers of fat. Your greatest enemy is yourself. And did he ever? Sorry. Let's just say he raced into a slimmer future, flab jiggling in the winds of change.
That's it, Kotaro! You're getting
Kutaro
thinner!
had plenty of pounds to spare as he demolished rock, bridge, and foe. His globe-like body was a microcosm of his struggles, as if some mini Kutaro was slicing away with Calibros at the layers of fat. Your greatest enemy is yourself. All of human history can be traced along our waistlines. Agriculture and then food storage eventually separated men into the plump and the poor. Call it fatocracy. All of human history can be traced along our waistlines. Agriculture and then food storage eventually separated men into the plump and the poor. Call it fatocracy. To narrow the divide between the fats and the fat. All of human history can be traced along our waistlines. Agriculture and then food storage eventually separated men into the plump and the poor. Call it fatocracy. To narrow the divide between the fats and the fat nots, someone had the bright idea to ration food out. It was called communism. Want bread? Line up. Don't be like... But communism ultimately lost out. No 5-year plan could wean people from the temptation of all that caviar and vodka. It was hard work, but Kuturo shed the pounds. Having doffed his mantle of corpulence, he could once again squeeze into his place amongst heroes.
Yes! Awesome!
At the end of his pot-bellied, stout-hearted slog through self-imposed emaciation, Kuturo had wandered right into Halloween-ville.
Oh, this is much better. I can see my toes.
Give me candy or die.
I don't think that's how Halloween works.
The pumpkin monster attacked with vicious geysers of cream filling. At this rate, Kuturo and Pecorino would be drowned.
If we get the cream off the roof, we might be able to slam the house back to normal.
Give me candy or die.
I don't think that's how Halloween works.
The pumpkin monster attacked with vicious geysers of cream filling. At this rate, Kuturo and Pecorino would be drowned.
I feel sick.
Ugh, I haven't seen this much projectile vomit since my sorority days. Oh, out of here!
You'll never escape.
He's creaming the houses! Fix him so we can keep going.
I will crush you all.
Oh no! The ground's collapsing! Hurry, or you'll end up face first in cream!
There was no safe haven for our dashing duo. Halloween was clearly out to get him.
Ah! Is there no escape?
Now you are finished.
Run for your life, Kataro! It's a cream
Yum.
Or not!
Thanks to Halloween-Ville's lack of orthodontists, Kuturo and Pecorina avoided almost certain.
Candies! A whole smorgasbord of them! Whose side are you on, Candies? And if they keep his mouth open...
trap you forever.
This time, the pumpkin monster kept his jaw clamped shut, leaving neither nook nor cranny to crawl out of. They were trapped.
Let's just get away from the teeth. Now this looks like a nice mushy cavity. Slam it to pieces!
You monsters!
I guess the moral here is, think about what you eat. Otherwise, your food might kick you in the teeth. Actually, we get gobbled up a lot. Tigers, snakes, whales, and now a pumpkin.
Remember, cavities can lead to bad breath, gum disease, loss of hearing, and death. Don't forget to make that dentist appointment.
Loss of hearing? That's a new one. Here we go! Hello, cavity. See what happens to gluttons for punishment?
That was experience talking. The battered cavities had only worsened the pumpkin monster's depravity. He was done savoring. This was one meal that needed to die and be forgotten.
Another cavity! Let's finish the job.
You ruined everything!
What? Hey, whoa! If we hadn't busted you out of there, you'd be spending the rest of your days as a pumpkin monster.
What is a pumpkin but a manifestation of the predictability of everyday life? My soul will never be free!
That's crazy talk. We just freed you big time.
I am Nebula Oblongata, existential wanderer of the cosmos of the soul, and yet prisoner of the fleshy coils of my impending adolescence.
You're a ghost?
So is everyone in Halloweenville. People insist I am the mayor's daughter, but they are deceived by illusion. They do not realize I am a ray of blazing light in a galaxy of darkness, cast out by the gods and saddled with this cage you ordinary fools would call a body.
That's nice. Well, if you're the mayor's daughter, maybe you've seen this guy, this monkey guy? He totally swiped our goods and we want him back.
Yes, the simian is conducting experiments in the haunted house in the center of town. The place I called my literal home.
Well, Kataro, let's go.
Wait!
What? Don't do that.
General Monkey has transmogrified the haunted house into a laboratory. It is a fell crucible of tin and iron, a portentous labyrinth of tubes and tinctures. To set foot inside would be to bring down the hammer of your own doom. A Unless, of course, you enter through the unspeakable door.
Unspeakable? You just spoke it. So, I take it you know where the door is?
Yes, it was my literal home.
Then could you, show us?
Impossible! Monkey stole my key to the unspeakable door,
Of course he did.
but not the mayor's.
Okay, great. So, where's the mayor?
In the one place where the haggard robes of mortality can be shrugged aside, upon the golden bridge that separates life from death.
Right. And translation?
The graveyard.
With the help of Calibros, Kuturo defeated the menace and saved the souls of a lucky few. Well done, Kuturo! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Kuturo survived the most arduous of tasks, a gauntlet of tummy aches and toothaches. After fasting as fast as feasible, he made his way to the graveyard to find the mayor, and hopefully a key to the stolen moonstone pieces. And so the story continues. Before his stint as a scientist, General Monkey was a brilliant mime who made everyone laugh. But being laughed at always rubbed him the wrong way. Determined to better himself, he studied hard and used his evil inventions to get in the Moon Bear King's good graces. His piece of the moonstone made him the smartest creature around. Smart enough to build Castle Grizzlestein, and smart enough to turn Halloween Veal's pumpkins into wickedly tempting snacks. Now, within his laboratory in the haunted house, he was combining Kuturo's 7 moonstone shards with the one that General Dog already had to create an abomination unlike any the moon had ever seen. You know, moonfolk used to flock to Halloween Veal just for the thrill of it. Of course, once the Moon Bear King rose to power and real terror took hold, tourism took a nasty, nasty plunge. The ghost town turned into a, well, you know.
Ha! You see? This place isn't so scary. Now, how exactly are we supposed to get in? Oh, mister! Hey, mister! Could you unlock the gate for us? Ah! It's open.
Here they were, in the scariest corner of the scariest part of the moon. Fortunately, not even the most horrible of deaths could deter brave Kuturo from his search for the mayor.
After you!
Yes, Kuturo mustered all his courage and faced the dangers ahead. I said Kuturo summoned all his courage because if he didn't find the mayor and get the key to the haunted mansion, the moonstone shards would be lost forever. Clearly, Kuturo needed a little persuasion.
Oh, get your hiney in gear, you chicken!
Dauntlessly, which means not in a scared way, Kuturo strode into the graveyard as an owl's plaintive whoos issued from the gnarled and eerie trees. Our hero felt a pair of feline arms. Someone had dug unpleasantly dank tunnels 6 feet under.
We're not alone. We're not alone. Ghost! Cut it! A statue? Who would make something this scary? I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Look, there's a path. Come on. There go the coffins again. No, the spider web's gummed it up. We're going down there again? So, that's how you get it open. What a tangled web you cleave. What was that? Huh, no sweat.
And then, in a cruel trick of hyperbole, Kuturo found his way blocked by a coffin of epic proportions.
Yeesh. Just that. Okay, a lot of that. What did they Oops. Darn. Guess the coffin will have to stay shut. Oh well. Behind me! It's no good. You've gotta slam. It's no good. You've gotta slam from higher up. It's smushed, but it See that? From skelly to scully. Is that it? Are we done?
Countless hands burst from underfoot, ready to drag Kuturo straight into the dark depths.
Oh, nasty! Who's that kid?
It was one of the three types Kuturo met back in the Black Castle's kitchen.
suck your blood. Oh, you're not a virgin bride. You're not even human. Oh, damn. I hate this stupid moon. No one ever wanders by except puppets and freaks and monsters. Would it kill destiny to toss me just one swimsuit model? Oh, I miss her.
Oh, there is no sun on the dark side of the moon.
I can't believe I fell for that. On Earth, they had the screaming maidens, the terrified villagers. And of course, there was the whole business with the crosses and the sharpened stakes. It all sort of balanced out. Maybe I was never cut out for an immortal life of neck-biting and harems and changing into a giant bat. I knew I should have worn a higher collar that night. Not that I didn't enjoy it all at first, but talk about your one-way tickets. Still, what's done is done. I am Vampire. A vampire in outer space. I miss when folks were simpler in the head. They would vet themselves at the first flash of my cuspids. Then they had to get in lighter. The Gothic castles got knocked down and replaced with condominiums. What is scary about a condominium? Besides the rain, you know what I blame? Electricity! It banished darkness right from our world. Damn that Edison! That will mess with the natural order. And then the television, the personal computer. How is a vampire supposed to be more scary than the internet? No one gets scared when you rob them of imagination. And let us not forget the game consoles. A blight on the world.
I hear something. There must be something in here.
The ghost transformed into a swirl of darkness and effortlessly dodged Kuturo's attacks.
What are you scared of? You've got Caliban.
Then, suddenly, a ray of sunlight bounced off the earth and pierced through the dark clouds above.
Of course! Light! Dark things hate the light. Think you can find some way to bounce it at it?
Cloud of bats swelling overhead swooped down and transformed into a horrible weaver.
It's the Grim Reaper! Is that a Taro? Stay hooked and jump! What are you waiting for? Do the scissor thing!
The Reaper Weaver swung his deadly scythe, but Kuturo wasn't ready to give up the ghost just yet. Bravely he fought back, using the knight's shield to douse the fiend in Earth's holy light.
That's it, Kataro! Slice away! Uh-oh! We're getting a bit of weather here!
The Lord of Death used his wicked powers to block the light pouring in from Earth.
That sneaky son of a plague! Now there's only a little bit of light left! Is that an hourglass? Kataro! Stay hooked and jump over! Earthlight! Now we're talking! Aha! I knew it! Hickorina sees
The Reaper Weaver swung his deadly scythe, but Kuturo wasn't ready to give up the ghost just yet. Bravely he fought back, using the knight's shield to douse the fiend in Earth's holy light.
That's it, Kataro! Slice away! Uh-oh! We're getting a bit of weather here!
The Lord of Death used his wicked powers to block the light pouring in from Earth.
That sneaky son of a plague! Now there's only a little bit of light left! Now, Kataro! Set those children free! Got him! Reaper down!
With the macabre monster vanquished and the graveyard conquered, Kuturo was ready to continue his search for the mare and the key to entering the haunted house where General Monkey waited.
Thief! Noggin nabber! That head belongs to the mayor! You give it back!
You are looking at the mayor of Halloweenville.
Excuse Daddy.
Daddy's missed you, Susan.
Don't call me that. My name is Nebula.
Silly girl. Daddy knows what he named you. Susan's a wonderful name.
No, Susan is so plebeian. You can call this earthly vessel, but you can never name my soul. My name is Nebula. Nebula Oblongata, wanderer of the cosmos.
I think we need to look into canceling your library card. Susan! Susan!
Stop it!
Cutero's efforts had galvanized the ghosts of Halloweenville, and now they rose as one. Armed with torches, they closed in on the haunted house, determined to have the monkey's head.
Kill the monkey!
Smash his head!
Drink his blood!
Woohoo! We are on our way! All right, come on, everyone. Let's make that champ pay! Yeah! Charge! Huh? Are you with me? Yeah! Charge! Guess it's up to us now. Let's go, Kataro!
And so our Kuturo was left to face Monkey's machinations alone.
He's not alone.
Some might say the mayor's eldritch former estate made the perfect evil laboratory for General Monkey. The more he settled in, the more unsettling the place got.
So, how do we get in? Huh? The front door? Oh, so I guess you want me to... Ah! It moved! Not cool. So not cool.
Some might say the mayor's eldritch former estate made the perfect evil laboratory for
Not
General
cool.
Monkey.
So
The more he
not
settled
cool.
in, the more unsettling the place got.
It's just a regular pumpkin.
The master is not seeing anyone. I must ask you to leave. Here, off you go.
Let's use Calibris to cut our way around. There's gotta be a way in.
Monkey's sinister inventions patrolled every corner of the premises. The General trusted no one and operated all of these creations himself.
I love a good renovation. Forget breaking in. Let's just break the place.
But that's the mayor's house.
Was the mayor's house.
And so our hero, Kuturo, set about slicing apart the evil General Monkey's laboratory like so much paper. Removing this blight on the town was a just act, motivated by justice just begun.
It's like a light switch. Balls of electricity. Don't touch. multiplying.
With the last of its supports gone, the fourth story came crashing down.
There are
You okay there, Robo-Jeeves? You don't look so hot. Sheesh! He blew up! Is he out of warranty?
Is structural collapse by scissors even covered by warranty?
What? He totally self-destructed. Blame Monkey. He must have installed a kill code.
I'm certain. The evil monkey's abode has been demolished.
Monkey's gotta be in here. I can feel it.
Ready for anything, the savior of Halloweenville stepped into the heart of the laboratory.
Show yourself, Monkey! Give us back those moonstone shards you stole!
But they are right in front of you, my dear.
What?
You will help me test my new bodacious experiment. General Robodog, destroy Kutaro.
Acknowledged. Battery pack
Is
melted.
it General Dog? What happened to him?
Go, Robo Dog. General Monkey has augmented all of my primary functions.
Forget your primary functions.
Paw Crusher. Short circuit.
Aim for the battery on his shoulder.
Power lost.
He's weakening. Do the other one.
Take this. Firing laser.
Now body slam his paw.
Short circuit. Malfunction. Power low. Please recharge the battery.
For once, I like hearing that.
The moonstone pieces are still mine. Lord firing missiles.
Above you! Dodge them all! Cut him through the smoke and slam him on the head!
Defense system activated. No, not the moonstones.
Good! Do it again!
Firing missiles. Saturation mode.
Whatever that is, dodge like crazy! Curse this pooch's newfound vocabulary!
Defense system activated. Energy low.
Finish him!
Booster activated. Launch. Rocket punch. Fire. Fire. Damage. Preparing lightning assault on target. Active bone.
Engaging target. Oh! Fetch!
You did it, Kataro! We got back our Moonstone Shard! All right, Buster. Monkey see, monkey do.
Wrong! We'll see who says who.
What? Where did he? He's disappeared! Quick, Kataro, nab him! Darn! We had him right in our clutches!
Dog had been tamed, and Kutaro was one Moonstone Shard the richer. But Monkey had slipped right through their fingers again. As for the consequences, well, how could Kutaro know? He was just a puppet, not the one pulling the strings. With a flash of Calibris, Kutaro felled the frightful monster and freed the soul of every last child in the fiend's clutches. Well done, Kutaro! The souls he freed were homeward bound. Come one, come all, to the most...